Willkommen. My name is Sean Huggins. I'm an American living in Germany, and on this channel, I'm looking to learn all about life in Germany and Europe in general through watching silly videos and stuff on the internet with you guys. So, if you enjoy, please consider subscribing. We got new videos every single day. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. So today we got Americans versus European meme reaction. Let's see what these memes are all about.
Oh my gosh, the picture in the bottom.
100%.
So when you was little, you already play with guns?
And they in reality are absolutely that.
America.
Hello!
Okay, yeah. All right, so we got Americans playing with guns already. It's a good start.
I'm Haley and I am not from the South, but I am from America.
Hello,
Okay,
I'm
two
Henrik,
Americans and a
I'm
German.
from
Perfect.
Germany.
Hello.
This is gonna be so much fun. Okay.
All right, let's see. 25-year-old European. So looks like my neighbor and driving a little car. Looks like my car, little apartment and playing video games. 25-year-old American. Got the baseball cap with the beard. Got the giant truck. Got a big giant house instead of the little apartment. And married. I would say that this is like small town America, country America, southern America. This is not most of America, but definitely a lot of Americans. This is a true meme, as the kids would say.
I don't agree with the American one fully. Because people nowadays, we can't afford houses in America.
Usually 25-year-olds, they live in like apartments.
Yeah, because
Right?
you like just got out of college. You can't afford that.
Exactly. The beard
Yeah.
and
That house in the picture is really big and really nice. I bought a house in America when I was 24, I think, but that is definitely not typical at all. But the norm nowadays is that nobody can afford any houses because the housing market all across the world is absolutely insane compared to how much people are getting paid. So the norm now is no one has any houses, but this is a true stereotype of like the country, like farmer, redneck, like, you know, type of people in America. So yeah.
the hat.
Oh, it's very southern. I feel like that's just southern.
It's quite southern, but actually,
Yeah.
not the hat, but beards are quite popular where I'm from.
I've heard like
East Coast.
nowadays they're very popular all over.
Quarantining caused.
Did the American girl just say, I heard that beards are quite popular all over? Dude, you're American. What do you mean you heard?
What about
you just
the
live
hair,
life.
like the appearance?
Like all my German friends right now, they're like having full beards. Like I cannot see their face almost. They look like a
Quarantining,
pirate.
everyone's just growing out the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
Like-
most people get married when they're 25 nowadays.
Right?
Maybe the high school lovebirds, the like
Some people do. Some people.
some
I
people, but it's
know.
not like I only.
Yeah, it's definitely not most people in America that get married at 25. Some people do, but it's more small town America, southern America, country America, stuff like that, where there's more of an emphasis on planting your roots in your town that you grew up in early and just staying there and all that. But for a lot of Americans, life is about moving from city to city, from job to job, from apartment to apartment, from house to house, and so on and so forth, until you find the place that you want to settle down.
Only like 2 people I know are married out of like the 500 people in my graduating class
I think I'm the only
From-
person that's not
from my
married.
high school. Oh really?
Yeah. So in Europe, they drive a lot of vans,
Or just like small cars?
small cars, right? Compact.
Usually, because
Right.
you keep it humble and you don't show off.
Do you guys
Don't
do
show off. Bro, what are you talking about? Keep it humble and don't show off. Dude, the Germans have the nicest cars I've ever seen. Unless you're talking about like Dubai or something, but like on average, Germans have awesome cars. What do you mean, bro? Go to America, you'll see all kinds of crappy cars.
That's like a
We have
gaming
LAN
place, right?
parties and we game all night.
Oh really?
It also
Dude, Americans
means-
game
this
all the
means
time
that,
too, though. Come on now.
25-year-old Europeans are married to their like PlayStation.
Oh, that's true. Are they? Are they married to the PlayStation?
Maybe some people.
Dude, at 25, I was going hard at streaming on Twitch. I had a nice Twitch community. I was gaming 40 hours a week on top of my normal job, streaming it all on Twitch. So I'm like combining all of these. I had a humble car like a German. I played video games like a German, but I had a house like an American. Like, I don't know. I mean, I just combined everything.
Let us know in the comments.
Okay, here we go. Here's the next one. You grew an extra foot, Americans. Nice. Europeans. What? Oh, I like that. That's actually awesome. That's a really good
us
one.
would be like the height because, you know, a lot of people
meant,
like
like,
to be
actually.
taller.
That's really
And
good.
then Europeans like an extra foot.
For me, size is I like being tall.
So you'd be happy if you grew an extra.
But if I'm one more extra feet, I'm already more than 190. I think that's not so funny anymore. Because you're gonna
Pretty
have
tall.
problems to get in a car or like
If you go into like the
if you
bathroom in a
fly
restaurant.
anywhere, your leg is like you have to sit maybe like this in the bathroom.
That would not be fun.
Is right.
All right, let's see. America when it's 40 degrees outside, freezing cold. Europeans when it's 40 degrees outside, the frickin' volcanoes of Mordor. Yeah, I mean, classic metric system humor. I
agree.
You gotta love
Think
metric
about,
system
like,
humor.
100%.
Celsius, then I don't understand why American is an ice block.
Maybe like 4 degrees Celsius. So it's not
Really
it's not
cold.
like icy, but it's not hot.
Yeah. European bread, delicious and freshly baked and all that. American bread is basically a cake, I guess, more or less, like a cake, I suppose. And this is true. This is definitely the most popular American bread, but obviously we still have the same fresh baked bread. We have bakeries and stuff in America. Just like Germany has American style toast, I think you guys call it in your grocery stores. So you guys still have the American style bread. It's just not as common as getting the German style bread. Same thing in America. We have all the German style bread. It's just way more common to have the American cake bread.
Yeah.
This is so true.
But it is
like,
true.
Yes, but I don't eat
the
that
most
bread in
part.
America. I eat European style.
In
Like the
Germany-
European style.
Guess how many kind of bread varieties we have?
A lot.
I bet a lot. Oh, I want to
How
go.
many
Like,
different
I love-
breads
the
are there
number
in
of my
Germany?
dreams, I could do a bread vacation.
Do you have also choice between a lot of breads?
You can choose like sourdough or like baguettes, and you could choose like rye, or you can choose, you maybe have like 10, 15 choices.
I would
Yeah.
usually there would be one aisle where it would have sandwich bread like rows and rows
Yeah.
and rows.
Yeah.
I mean, we also eat this bread in Germany. We toast also. We call it toast.
It's
Yeah, you
good
call
for
it
toasting
toast.
though. It is.
See, here's a little difference in the translation, though. We call it bread, you call it toast, but we only call bread toast when the bread has been put in a toaster oven to be toasted. So in English, any bread can be toast because it just is describing how it's prepared. It's not describing the type of bread, if that makes sense. But in Germany, the American style bread is called toast, which is interesting. Let's see, here's the next one. Europeans, I feel bad for you. Americans, I don't think about you at all. It's a classic empathy joke. I get it now. I think what it's trying to say is like Europeans try to think about others around them and society as a whole, and Americans just think about themselves and they don't care about anybody else. I would say that is sometimes true, sometimes not true, just like in Germany or anywhere in the world. You meet a lot of people that only really care about themselves, and you meet a lot of people that are very nice to everybody. I think it's probably about even from an individual to individual standpoint between America and Europeans with regards to thinking about others compared to people that only think about themselves. But the difference would be Europeans generally have more social programs built into their society rather than Americans' style of everybody fend for yourself. But even though the government and the rules and the regulations and the social programs in America aren't set up in a way to help people as much as they are in Europe, that doesn't mean that individuals in America don't care about their neighbors and the people next to them. That's just how the system is set up in America, and unfortunately, sometimes it's hard to change things politically in America. It takes a lot of time and energy, and it is what it is. But that doesn't mean that people don't care about each other in America. It's just that the system isn't set up the same in America, if that makes sense.
Americans are known to sometimes be more individualistic and think
Yeah.
about themselves and take care of themselves.
Like before the group. I would hate someone to tell me like, oh, I feel so bad for you.
I mean,
Like even if I tell them like a sad thing about like what happened in my life, but then if they're like, oh my God, I feel so bad for you, I would hate that.
I mean, that's actually, this meme also show like in Germany, for example, our society has a really strong social system. Like you cannot fall down. You will be covered by social insurance or something.
Oh,
But in USA, the capitalism is really cool. So if you have some problem, you fall really down and you're on the street.
Yeah, so basically, Germany has a lot of social systems in place, way more than America. But like I said, that doesn't necessarily reflect how Americans in general feel about each other. I think that a lot of people in America have the mindset of, I don't want to be forced to help people in ways that I don't want to. If I want to help people, I can help my neighbor, I can help my friends, I can help my family myself, and do it myself instead of the government basically doing it for me. But maybe that's just my interpretation of it. All right, let's check out the next one here. American college students, I can't wait to turn 21 to buy alcohol. Europeans barely out of kindergarten. Drinking beers. America, posing with guns. Well, I got nothing to say about that one. That's not even a meme. That's just a documentary at this point. Yeah, I mean, that's just true facts.
The picture in the bottom.
100%.
True facts right here.
So when you was little, you already play with guns? You shoot
But-
around?
No.
I don't agree with the bottom picture. I wasn't around guns.
It depends
well.
where you live, and it depends on your family and
You
how does that
really
take.
take it serious.
But,
You
like-
don't drink till you're 21.
And it is legal
Still-
to drink in your home or with your legal guardian at any age, as long as it's not in like a business property or like public property. It has to be like someone's like private home, something like that. It's legal to drink then, if you're under 21.
Yeah, I mean, people in America still drink, like kids in America still drink alcohol before they're 21, same age as anybody in Europe. It's just we can't do it while walking around outside. That's it. And these people are totally right about the gun thing. Like, it just comes down to a family basis. Like, if your parents bring you guns as a kid, then you're just with guns. If your parents don't bring you guns, then you don't have guns as a kid. Just like anything as a kid. If your parents bring you something, that's what you have. When you're barely out of kindergarten, you don't have your own stuff. You just have what the adults give you, you know? But yeah, even though America has a crap ton of guns, I didn't grow up with guns around my house. Most of my friends didn't grow up with guns around the house. So like anything, it just depends. But the main factor is like where you live and who your family is.
Actually good if this meme is true, that Americans use gun from little on, but because they don't drink alcohol, it's like a more like
It's safe.
for them to use, because
No,
if they're
because
drunk, they would
children
do
make
something
mistakes.
crazy.
And a lot of our shootings in America too are from like kids in school who get their hands on guns.
Yeah, today we have watched American memes against European memes.
So if you like this video,
Wow, that was awesome. Dude, what a great video. Lots of controversial memes. But that was a lot of fun. And as the resident American here, all I can say is don't believe everything you see on the internet. But at any rate, if you enjoyed, please consider subscribing, leave a like and a comment down below. Check out my vlog channel and other social medias linked down in the description. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.